Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Zemo, the Dad in DPS, and we are back with another episode of Scrip My Pants, a series where I spend 2,000 scrip and see what the hell I can manage to get. But before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and wish me luck. Alright, let's see what we get. First up, we have the Mutant Short Hunting Rifle, replenish action points with each kill, 1 perception. Now this is actually not a bad weapon. The Mutant's effect is a 25% damage boost, pretty much if you have the mutations. Replenish action points with each kill is relatively good because with this type of weapon you should be just popping the heads off things, and the 1 perception adds accuracy to it. So overall I'm actually not too upset about this weapon. It's a decent little gun. It's not the best, it's not like a amazing god killer, but it'll do the job. Zealots Light Machine Gun, VATS hit chance, stealth field. It's got Zealots on it and VATS hit chance and stealth field. This thing is not stealthing. And no, let's ignore it. No. Mutant Slayer's Gatling Plasma, damage while aiming, 1 agility. So close to being something decent. Mutant Slayer, obviously this is a good weapon for taking West Tech and completely shredding out the super mutants there and farming, but other than that, there's not really much use to it. The 1 agility on the bottom is okay in the sense that you have more AP, and when you're using a heavy weapon you can get dodgy to work more, but yeah, I'm probably going to scrip it. I've got much better. Much better. Berserker's Short Plasma Pistol. Pistol. Bashing damage increased by 50% and 15% faster reload. Now, these effects are... the first one and the last one work together. The middle one, the bashing damage, not the type of gun you want for it. Overall, yeah, probably going to scrip it because... Again, I've got loads of different Berserkers things that I've never bothered using. I really need to make a video on them. Stalkers minigun. It's got Stalkers, limb damage, and 1 agility minigun. It's going in the script bin. Not going to talk about it. Okay, this one was very close to being something I would really have loved. It's not bad, but it's not like exactly what I'd want. 2-shot minigun, faster fire rate, and stealth field. Stealth field, just ignore it. There's no point in it on this type of weapon. Faster fire rate and 2-shot, however, is a relatively good combination. It would have been much better if it was explosive in that middle. 2-shot and explosive is the best combination of 2-shot with anything, really. It's okay. It's okay. I kind of have not used 2-shot guns much as of late. I don't know if maybe they've been buffed or anything. I'd really need to go into that and look into it. But yeah, I'm not unhappy with it. I could be happier. I could always be happier, to be fair. Troubleshooters crossbow, bashing damage, stealth field. Crossbow. No. No, sir. That will be going in the bin. Zealot short handmade, replenish action points for each kill, damage resistance while aiming. Handmaids are good guns. Zealots on this one, yeah, you could argue great for killing the Scorched Beast Queen, but then when you have replenished action points with each kill, you're not really getting any AP back, so it's kind of a bad group of effects. I'm not really impressed with it, sadly. But yeah. Bloodied M79 grenade launcher, VATS crits, stealth field. You ain't stealthing with this weapon. No, siree. Boom, boom, boom. Bloodied, relatively okay effect. VATS crits, again, relatively okay effect. But these weapons always do really better. They do better with 2-shot rather than the standard kind of damaging effects, because 2-shot makes a secondary explosion, and yeah, the way it just calculates the damage is much better. So I always get a little bit disappointed when weapons like this aren't 2-shot. But at the same time, it doesn't make them bad. Quad cryolator. I cannot speak today. Quad cryolator. Faster fire rate. VATS critical meter fills 15% faster. Now this is actually a decent little weapon. For one reason only. It will freeze the queen in place and allow you to kick the utter crap out of her. So I don't discount it because it's a crappy gun. It's not for damaging. This is for holding the queen in place and enabling a quicker kill of her. Or a more easy kill of her when you're at the event. So it does have use, it does have utility, it is not a waste of space, it's just not a damaging weapon. So, you know, call a spade a spade. Exterminator's railway rifle, damage while aiming, faster reload. You do not need this to kill bugs. You certainly don't, well, the 25 damage while aiming just makes it pointless anyway. Faster reload's good, only good effect on there for that type of gun. Ghoul Slayer's short hunting rifle. Damage while aiming, stealth field. Yeah, I don't think Ghoul Slayer should be an effect at this point. Ghouls are so easy to kill, unless they add in some sort of Omega Ghoul that's like this big, massive ghoul that is very hard to kill. What's the point in having ghoul damage? They die to one shot to most guns anyway. Right, Suppressor's short radium rifle. Bashing damage increased by 50%. VATS critical meter fills 15% faster. So this one, shit. It's Suppressors, it's not a good gun. It is completely pointless. Next up, we have Instigating 50 cal machine gun. Limb damage, hits have a chance to generate a stealth field. Instigating this type of weapon is just not usable. It's very pointless. I mean, you're hitting enemies hundreds of times in a minute, so it's just not worth having. Scrip 100%. When I see Instigating on some heavy weapons, I'm just so disappointed. The Gatling gun and the plasma caster are probably the only ones that really get away with it. This is a god roll. Junkie short handmade. VATS criticals do 50% damage. VATS critical mirrors fill 15% faster. This is a really, really, really good gun. Junkies is a decent effect. Overall, yeah, this has made the 2000 script worth it. This is a god roll. I think I might even have a variation of this already, though I have loads of different like handmaids and all manner of different things. So I'd need to look to compare. But yeah, a fantastic gun. Gonna completely shred most things that it comes up against. 5 more to go. Executioner's pump action shotgun. Bashing damage, crit meter. Now, Executioner's is not a bad effect. Bashing damage is. Overall, this is a little okay shotgun, but the problem with shotguns is I wouldn't pair them for Executioners on the basis that most of the time you're one-shotting things, and against bigger enemies, yeah, I'm not sure if it's the best thing to go for. Shotguns are still rather nerfed, so hopefully they fix that in the near future, but yeah, it's not a bad drop, it's just not great either. Juggernaut's Gatling plasma, bashing damage, and 1 agility. Juggernaut's is the only decent effect on there, realistically. Bashing damage on that type of weapon is pointless. I'll probably scrap it because I have much, much better sitting about. Anti-armor Gatling gun, replenish action points for each kill, VATS critical meter. Now this is a form of a god roll. The gamma gun is actually a good little pistol to use. Anti-armor is going to allow it to do more damage, especially with the radiation side of it. Replenishing with action points with each kill is going to allow you to use it in VATS for longer, and your VATS crits are going to be bigger. Yeah, I'm actually quite happy with that as well. Decent little gun. Might test it in the near future as well. I've fallen in love with gamma guns. I actually think they're quite... most pistols are quite fun. Junkie's short radium rifle. Damage while aiming, stealth field. Now this one, I'm actually quite happy about. You can get a suppressor on a radium rifle, so stealth field is not a lost effect. Damage while aiming is, you know, always decent. And then you've got Junkies. Overall, this is a good little sniper sort of god roll for this type of weapon, and I'd be more than happy to try and test it out and see how well it goes. I really like radium rifles. They are very underrated, and I'm curious to see how that would work. And our last item for today. This is good. This is really good. Quad gamma gun, damage while aiming, fast damage resistance while aiming. Now, obviously, VATS is king with a lot of weapons. However, this is a kind of weapon that you can get away with just pointing and shooting, and it does some awesome damage. So that damage while aiming is actually really fun. This is not quite a god roll, but it's very close to it. Damage resistance while aiming is going to allow you to take the hits a bit more. So the free effects work in tandem quite well. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think I've got quite a lot of good rolls today. Now, I think for today's first pick, I'm going to go for this Junkie short radium rifle with 25 damage while aiming and stealth field. Now, radium rifles are the little brother of fixers and handmaids, and they don't get enough credit for being as good a gun as they are. They're just very awkward to get the mods for, and as a result people tend not to use them. But when you do use them, you do find out that they are quite fun and quite an amusing weapon to play with. And I am looking forward to testing this one out for certain. Now next up, I'm going to go for the quad short gamma gun. Now while the anti-armor one we got is very, very willing to pop into this place because we got two different ones. I thought I'd go for this one over that. The reason for that is the Gamma Gun has a very criminally small clip, and as a result you tend to run out of ammo and you're reloading the damn thing constantly. However, with this you bypass that by having a load more ammo, and you can just fire it to your heart's content. It's going to do a lot of damage, it's going to kick the crap out of a lot of enemies, and with that extra 25 damage it's going to hurt, and I'm looking forward to using it. Now, today's top pick has to be the Junkie short handmade with VATS crits and VATS crits. This thing is a god roll. There's no other way to look at it. It's going to be a fantastic weapon. It's going to deal a lot of damage, and it's going to be very fun to use. It's going to crit like a madman, and when the new things come in, the crits are going to change, and hopefully it's going to do a lot more damage. I'm really not sure if it is or not, but we'll kind of see when the new patches come in and we get an adjustment to the crit damage. I don't know if that's coming in with Test Your Metal or if that's going to be coming in with the expeditions, but we'll definitely see when that happens. Either way, that's today's weapons and today's top pick. That was today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel, there are several means. You can click that coffee button to donate to me directly. There's also our Teespring for the merch that you can see on screen right now, as well as our YouTube member button and the new Super Thanks button. So if you'd like to support the channel, don't forget to hit any of them. Now, on the note of our members, let's thank them. So, let's thank our YouTube members. We have The Chosen Undad, Golty, Deofane Gaming, The BDP, Bubba Doodle Mom, Scott S, Randy Williams, TFE Archive, Wiggle Runner, Lord Tachanka, Cursed Illusion, Leonard, Genkai, Stolen Boy 111, Philip Duda, Call, General Kenobi, Necrosis, Harry06, Mr. Free, Jay Trent, Patrick Kavanagh, I'm always tired, rather, Hanser, Jella the Great, PT Buns, Devilman Games, and Twice Baked Spuds, followed by our Dad's Army members, which are dwindling in comparison. We have the Wyatt Blackburn, Waller is Me, Colin G, Peggy McKnight, Matasbo, Marcus Carrasco, Numpty, Sickleman, James Colsrud, and Country Boy Stevens. Big thanks to all of you. Hopefully you're all still enjoying my content, and thank you for your support. It is really appreciated and all that. So yeah, today's video, I think, very successful. We've got a lot of different stuff, a lot of things that I will not be scripting. Still a lot of stuff I will script, but that's pretty much the game, isn't it? Either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time in the Wasteland.